Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the small forward. And for Los Angeles, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard. Now here's Westbrook. On the wing, Morris. Outside for George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Durant sends it back.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
And here is Los Angeles now. A three from Leonard. Booker pulls it in.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Westbrook finds Leonard. Back to Westbrook. He tries for three. Morris passes to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Here's Leonard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. And I think it's a conversation.
Booker outside. From the arc. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Now here's Booker. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Ayton kicks to Booker. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Paul. The pass to Ayton. Here's Okogie. Leonard with the steal. Leonard on the wing. Back to Westbrook. Out to Morris. Pass to George. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Now here's Paul. Booker outside. Out left to the wing. The 3. They get it back, and Phoenix with another turnover here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Paul against Westbrook. Outside, George. Phoenix grabs the miss. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Paul kicks to Durant. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Nice touch on the bank shot.
The mid-range master, Chris Paul, at it again.
Westbrook scanning the floor. Here's Leonard. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Paul. Booker with no one around. Hands it from downtown.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talents, Brent. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time in Chris Paul. With these guys scoring in a variety of ways, really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader.
And here's Leonard. After Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Paul George getting aggressive, showing us some power that time as he's able to get to the rim.
Ball against Westbrook. Out to KD. 1:06 left here in the first quarter. Ayton sets the pick for Durant. 4 on the shot clock. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
The kick out to Westbrook. And the wide-open shot from Morris. And it's off from three-point range. Lobbed up there for Durant. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, we've all seen it. The mobility, the wingspan of Durant. Seriously, how are you going to stop him on an alley-oop?
Westbrook passes to Leonard. George looking around. Pass to Zubac. And stolen by Ayton. With 3, Booker. Leonard with the steal. Zubac with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Left side, Leonard. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Suns lead. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. To the inside, and Morris throws it down.
Nice job by Russell just not forcing anything on that play.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Morris outside. Back to Westbrook. In the corner, George with it. Morris outside. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Morris is gone. 1 of 3 shooting so far. And here's Booker from the arc. Here's Paul. Outside for Durant. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. It's stolen by Morris. On the wing, Morris takes a 3, sinks the three-pointer. Morris has got the lead up to 3 now for Los Angeles. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Booker the pass to Okogie. And Booker kicks to Durant. Back to Booker. 5 on the clock. Here's Ayton. They could use a bucket. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Outside for George. Knocked loose and taken away by Paul. Booker with it. George picks him up. Here's Durant. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Durant's got 5 now. And with every season, Brandon, it seems like the league gets more diverse and international. It certainly keeps the play interesting.
Well, the skill set of the younger players that come into the league is absolutely scintillating. And those different styles, those different techniques, that's the great thing about basketball, is that you can find something within each player that you'd like to steal or borrow, but it's unique to them.
Booker, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Outside, George. Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
George against Booker. Back to Paul. Durant just inside the line. Good, and Paul gets the assist. That's 7 points for KD.
You love how sudden Durant can be with that attack, and he sliced up the defense. They were unprepared.
George finds Westbrook. Wants to get it to Zubats, and does. Back to Westbrook. Passes it to Zubats. Out to Morris. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. George with no one around. Off target from 3-point range. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Stolen by George. And now the Clippers on the break. Leonard looking over the floor. 15 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot, off to a fast 2 for 3. Booker against George. Now here's Booker. And that'll do it for the first half. A complete for the great interview, David.
17. The Suns. 16. And get ready for the Jabberwocky.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Landry Shamet is out there with Terrence Ross. Then there's Warren, and it's Landale in at the center position. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. It's a 1-point game. Highland, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Clippers have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4. Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have injuries have been a factor the past couple seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Darius Bazley. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Highland. Dishes it to Powell. Kicks it out to Covington. Hits it from 3-point range. Covington's got the lead up to 6 now for Los Angeles.
Well, if you look up 3 and D in the dictionary, you might see a photo of Robert Covington. He's bringing that spacing to his offense.
Here's Ross. That one good for 2.
I'll tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
The Clippers shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Here's Highland. He's covered by Shamet. And Here is Powell. No points in the game yet for him. Clock at 6. Here's Plumlee. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal.
Catches the defender a little bit out of position. Plumlee makes a strong move to take advantage.
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Highland passes to Powell. Here's Highland. Back to Powell. Outside for Batum. Now Powell shoots over Shaq. The shot by Powell, no good.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Here's Shamet. And it's rebounded by Covington. Clippers leading by 3. It's Powell on the wing. And there's the pass to Highland. In the corner, it's Plumlee. Here's Batum. Here's Highland. Plumlee controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Clippers lead by 5.
Well, don't get surprised by that burst from Plumlee. He crashes in for the rebound, has the athleticism, and finishes with authority.
Here's Baisley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. Brent, the lead up to the 2019 draft was an interesting time for Darius Baisley.
Yeah, here's one of those players who opted out of going to college and ended up working for a shoe company prior to going to the draft a year before. Talked about going the G League route, but trained on his own, got himself ready, and he's showing some steady improvement here.
Highland passes to Plumlee. Powell for 3. Covington wide open. He fires. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
High motor stuff. Plumlee there in motion, serves him well on that putback.
Warren the pass to Shamet. Batum brings the double team. Back to Warren. With the crossover. Another shot. Here's Landale. And he uses the glass on the lane. Landale's got his first 2 points.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Powell dishes to Plumlee. Batum passes to Highland. Here's Covington. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
From deep three-point range, and it's Shamet missing. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Leading by 5. Highland's shot is good.
And he got a good look at the hands of Covington.
15 seconds left to play in the third. Batum with the steal. It's Powell on the wing. Batum passes to Highland. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7th. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball and the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Out to KD. Deep, and a great assist by Ball as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists in the game. Westbrook up top, defended by Paul. Back to Westbrook. Leonard on the wing. From past the arc. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
I mean, is there another guy in the league who knows when his team needs this kind of lift? Kawhi getting those 3 points right back.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Ball against Westbrook. Paul passes to Okogie. Driving the lane. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
George with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. There's the 3. And it's George missing. Suns trail by 7. Pass to Okogie. Down low, here's Booker, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
He has good size for his position, and Booker mixing it up on the inside.
Westbrook kicks to George. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Swiped away. One-on-one here. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And we could have been looking at a 2-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now, nerves becoming a factor.
Morris outside. Here's Leonard. 6 to shoot. Westbrook finds George. Here's the 3. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And the Clippers lead by 6.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner, and he nails it.
Booker outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Westbrook. He kicks it to Leonard.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. Shot from 16. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game. 3 on 3. Here's Durant. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And he sort of had that look in his eyes. Durant staying cool in a clutch moment.
Outside, George. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Back to Westbrook. To the inside. The shake. And the layup by George.
Yeah, Paul George sharpening his swords now. Love to see him take that shot.
KD a screen on Westbrook. Pass to Durant. Lets it go with the 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. KD's got a pair of 3s here in the 4th quarter for Phoenix. 54 seconds left in the 4th. Here's George. It falls.
That's why you turn to Paul George. These moments are for PG.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Paul. Passes it to Durant. Shot. High post. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, anyone questioning Durant's killer instinct can stop right now. Wow.
Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
They have to be careful with the ball.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. The kick out to Westbrook. And Leonard has it in the corner. They get it again. It doesn't go for him. And the Suns call time. They trail by 3. 8 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Timeout called by Phoenix. You know what time it is.
3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
Now, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Paul for 3. Can't get the 3 to fall.
Well, Westbrook out there playing defense like an interior.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
To the best kid.
This could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
For 3, Conley. It's rebounded by Morris. Leonard attacking. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
Conley against Westbrook. Pass to Towns. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Now here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
So it's Minnesota now. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Here's Gobert. No good. Great D that time from Zubac. The Clippers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's George. Morris on the wing. Clock at 6. George drives in, and the jam by George.
One of the great athletes in the league, and there are a bunch of them, but he's at the top of the list. Ferocity on that throwdown from Paul George.
Outside Conley. Pass to Towns. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle.
And so Towns nails them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Westbrook, the pass to Morris. George outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Oh, and the dunk by George!
And you know what? For me, these dunks show exactly how great an athlete George is. I mean, sometimes you're surprised that the basket doesn't come down with the force he punches it with.
Now here's Conley. Outside Edwards. And the basket is good.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Westbrook into the lane. Morris finds some space, and that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
He kicks it out, takes advantage of the open space. That'll leave a defense scrambling.
Conley against Westbrook. Towns for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Morris outside. Pass to Zubac. Westbrook outside. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
51 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Westbrook finds George.
On defense, Gobert expertly uses his size and length, making himself into a wall.
And Edwards.
What you say? Oh, my goodness. Come on now.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Now here's Westbrook. Leonard for three. Sinks it from distance. Leonard's got 9.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Westbrook against Conley. McDaniels from long range. And he buries his first look.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's George. The shot no good. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlight for Los Angeles. Punting for opportunity.
And your Clippers U16. Coming onto the court.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Second quarter underway. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Westbrook has tremendous elevation for a guard. So athletic, and not only does he get high up in the air, he's strong while he's up there.
Outside McDaniels. The kick out to Conley. Three-pointer. And another three from Minnesota.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Westbrook against Conley. Pass to Zubac. Morris outside. George left side. Leonard outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. He can't get that one to fall. Now Minnesota takes it the other way.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
The Clippers trail. Westbrook outside. The kick out to Morris. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside Edwards. Right wing. Towns passes to Edwards. Towns on a screen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gobert. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
George drives in. Fires the 3. That one's good from Morris. On the assist by George. Morris has got 5 points.
Proving right there he's a team player who wants to get his guys involved. I like seeing George make those passes.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. From downtown. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter.
2 minutes remain in the first half. 2 minutes.
It's tipped. Leonard passes to Westbrook. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. .152 left in the second. Westbrook against Conley. Pass to Towns. The three. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 4 assists in the game. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, BA, you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
And that one's good from Conley.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Leonard outside. Fires for 3. Oh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. They get it back. Here's Gobert. Outside Edwards. Second chance effort. It's Edwards on the wing. And there's the lob. And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
George against Edwards. George left side. Zubac passes to George. Off target at the rim.
You know, sometimes making it difficult.
Appreciate it, Allie.
Your Clippers, 25. The Timberwolves, 28.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Mason Plumlee out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Nicholas Batum. Then it's Norman Powell. And it's Highland in at the 1 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. You know, Naz Reid initially went undrafted in 2019.
Hey, B.A., that happens to plenty of talented guys. The NBA is a hard league, and a lot of good players have to sometimes go through things to make it. Luckily, systems like the G League give players like Naz Reid an opportunity to grow and go there. So you keep growing like Reid did, and eventually you might find yourself in the NBA.
Batum finds Powell. Out to the wing. Batum in the post. Prince is there. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Noel. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
That's exactly what they want. Get him into the offensive flow right away and then keep it going.
Batum outside. Covington against Anderson. And that one's good. Covington.
You know, for a 6'9" forward, Covington really handles the ball well. You can trust him with the rock.
Here's McLaughlin. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Noel. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Highland. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. To the paint. Covington. And he makes it on the layup. Covington's gotten 4 this quarter.
And it's always terrific when Covington gets going down in the paint. I mean, this guy can score the ball from anywhere on the floor.
Here's Noel. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Prince. Drills it from deep. Prince has got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
And they get it back. Outside Covington. Lays it up and banks it in. Covington's got 6.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Prince. From the top of the key, they get it again. Reed. Here's Noel. Here's Prince. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Pass to Covington. Inside. Here's Plumlee. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And now just a 2-point Minnesota lead. Here's McLaughlin. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. 1:07 left in the third. Noel, no good. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Covington, he's open, and the Clippers again with a bucket.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Here's McLaughlin. Outside, Anderson. Oh, sweet move. Back to Noel. Shoots over Powell. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
That's how you do it, big fella. With power. Yes.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. "17 seconds left in the third quarter. Powell passes to Plumlee. Here's Covington. Anderson pulls it down. Reed with it. For 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. Leonard outside. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
McDaniels against Leonard. Morris passes to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Some really tough defense inside, but Leonard won't back down. I mean, he's just scrappy. He wants to make the defense work twice as hard.
Here's Conley. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Conley. And no good. Westbrook with the defensive effort. Morris finds Westbrook. Back to Morris. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And what a comeback. Do they have enough left to maintain this energy and get the win?
I did not think they had enough clock to get all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing.
Now Towns. Oh, and he nails it from the high post.
You know, with his three-point shooting and inside scoring ability, I think that's the key shot for Towns, the in-between mid-range shot, and he's pretty much unguardable when he's knocking that down.
Leonard for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside Conley. Here's Towns. Left side McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. Let's go with a three. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the three consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Leonard passes to George. Leonard against Edwards. Kicks it to George. Back to Leonard. Pass to Zubac. Over Gobert. And stolen by Edwards. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Minnesota basketball.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Here's Towns. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This is Gobert going to work. I mean, he knows the inside contact can't stop him.
Westbrook against Conley. Here's George. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Minnesota?
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
Yeah, something else I love that they're doing is driving into the lane and getting the shots they want in penetration.
That one goes in. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Westbrook against Conley. Leonard passes to Morris. Off target from outside.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's a minute 12 left in the fourth quarter.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
The kick out to Morris. Pass to George. Launches it. And Conley grabs the miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Leonard with a double team. Towns passes to Gobert.
Foul to the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert. Fourth personal foul.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
Hey, you can't diminish Westbrook's triple-doubles, but just as important to me are the intangibles. His passion, his tenacity, his competitive spirit and drive. I mean, that infects the whole team in a positive way.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. This one for three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Morris finds Leonard. Stolen by Conley. So it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
Don't fling to the biscuit.
Greg Anthony. And we're anticipating a high-scoring affair in this one. Doris, a lot of offense. Both these teams are very dangerous shooting the ball.
Oh, it's just an absolute pleasure for you and I and the fans. Offense obviously sells tickets. To me, the interesting point, which defense is able to step up and make a difference tonight?
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1.
Well, true to form in today's NBA, as a big man, DeAndre Ayton has face-up ability, and that's critical.
Outside, Towns. Shoots over KD. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Over to the left wing. Back to Paul. Pass to Okogie. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Booker. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Okogie misses.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Pass to Ayton. Gobert with the defensive effort.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Here's McDaniels, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Ayton. And something you always hear about Jaden McDaniels, Doris, is how effortless he makes the game look.
Yeah, when I watch this guy play, I feel like he glides through an NBA game. There's a finesse that you don't necessarily see from players his size. He's a handful on the low block. This young man is brimming with potential.
Outside, KD. Will it go? Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And there's the try. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
How about the quick jump from Kevin Durant? He was impressive on that one.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Conley, the pass to Edwards. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Phoenix now. The Suns shooting their first free throw of the contest.
First personal foul.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Shooting with range is almost something you must possess in the modern NBA. Josh Okogie with the deep delivery.
Conley kicks to Edwards. Out to Conley. Fires from deep. The shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. Lobbed up there for KD. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And stolen by Ayton. Okogie, the pass to Ayton. And the layup falls.
That's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Now here is Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Towns finds Conley. Here's Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
No good from Durant. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They
Oh, that's unbelievable. Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Paul passes to Okogie. Back to Paul. Shoots it up. And that one hits back iron. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Now the feed to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Back to Towns. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Towns has got his second basket of the game.
Well, strength and the ability and willingness to embrace, absorb, and finish through contact. Karl Anthony Towns.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Timberwolves.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's youth dance team.
Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Volanos. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Nice move. And it's laid in by Edwards.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Okogie for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Here's Conley. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Boy, Mike Conley, the ability to change gears on the drive, that is pretty.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Out to KD. They grab their own miss. That one goes. Count it. Ayton's got 6.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box out.
The offensive rebound. Tries again, and there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Edwards. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Towns down low. Durant's there. Conley with the 3. Rebounded by DeAndre. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the shot. Backs it out to Booker. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. He can't hit that time. Timberwolves go the other way with it. Now the pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Tries to the hoop. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip. Can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
Booker outside. No good on the triple. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards drives in, and the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's the way you play defense. Anticipated the hop step, beat him to the spot, and able to get the call.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first half of basketball. And here's KD for three. That one doesn't go. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Edwards kicks to Towns. Pass to Conley. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Conley's got 4 points this quarter.
Karl Anthony Towns, as a big man, is a tremendously solid passer, willing to move the basketball.
Paul dishes to KD. For the three. A drive by Paul. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Edwards. And finished off by Gobert.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
And here's Booker. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Paul. With the drive. 6 to shoot. Here's Booker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
One of the most impressive things about Devin Booker has been his consistency. This guy is productive, and he is willing to carry the offensive burden.
Both free throws good from Booker.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Conley against Paul. Gobert the pass to Conley. Towns against KD. Over Durant. And that one goes long.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Inside. And Ayton throws it down.
Now, passing may be the most overlooked aspect of Kevin Durant's game, but you know he wants his teammates to feel good.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle under by Dave. Thank you. And
23.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Terrence Ross is out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's T.J. Warren, and it's Baisley in at the 4 spot. Here's Anderson. It's blocked.
Boy, blocking is a skill Darius Baisley is trying to develop, and that hard work paying off with the swat.
Pass to Landale. Now, here's Shamet. Defense right on him. Minnesota with the rebound. Got a piece of it. Out on his own on the break. Here's Baisley. It counts. And the foul. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
Now you can see Baisley is a thirsty scorer. It pays off there with the end one chance.
Suns have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And as a team, excellent a season ago. About 80% when they got to the line.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Timberwolves timeout call. T-shirts could be coming your way. The loudest fans get shirts. That was your Suns Dancers Dance Team, everyone. Get loud for them once again.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Boy, Darius Baisley is enticing, guys. You're talking about a lengthy, athletic big man with outstanding versatility.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Shaman with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Warren kicks to Ross. Here's Baisley. He's covered by Anderson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
There's the pass to Reed. Prince outside. Back to Reed. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And this is where Terrence Ross turns himself into a weapon. Drawing these fouls, getting to the free throw line, he is such an excellent free throw shooter.
Minnesota leading by 3. Here's Noel. Prince outside. A 3-pointer is right on target. Prince has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Shaman kicks to Ross. Back to Shaman. This is it to Baisley. No good that time. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Anderson passes to McLaughlin.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Kept alive. Here's Reed, and he jams it with authority.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Get on your feet and get loud.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Let me hear you get loud for your Suns.
Suns trail by 8.
Make some noise once again.
Ball surveying the floor. Outside for Durant. Booker with no one around. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. Booker's got 5 now.
Well, that's the moneymaker, right? Devin Booker will go all night from three-point range if you allow it.
All against Conley. Gobert in the corner. McDaniels passes to Edwards. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Paul dishes to Ayton. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Outside for Durant. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Okogie. It's stolen by Edwards.
That's what we call intelligent defense. Just put himself in a position to make a play on that kick out.
Towns, the pass to Edwards. Back to Towns. McDaniels finds Towns. Shoots over KD. And it's Towns missing. And KD's got the ball here for Phoenix. It's a 5-point game. For Phoenix, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6.
Fouling Kevin Durant is pretty much the same as giving up a bucket because this guy has been so consistently good from the free throw line over the course of his brilliant career.
Kicks it out to Booker. Takes the three. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Towns. It's good. He's got 6.
How about that big-time power move in traffic?
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. Timberwolves leading by 6. Now Edwards, just 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Gobert, and that one is good.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Ball against Towns. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Right wing for 3, Kogi. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Edwards, and the foul called on Edwards. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Minnesota calls timeout. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Intercepted. Fast break, here they come. For 3, Booker. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Booker against Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
On the wing, Booker feeds it to Ayton. Ball kicks to KD. Driving to the basket, and he can't jam it through.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
To the middle, Gobert finds Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on 8.
Well, size and athleticism and a little bit of craftiness right there by Anthony Edwards. That up fake gets that defender committed, and the free throw line opportunity is coming.
Suns trail by 10. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
They set the pick. Down low. Here's a Kogi. The basket good off the assist from Durant. KD's got 3 assists now in this one. Booker against Edwards. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Out to Conley. Fires the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Conley's got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves.
Now, Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
Pass to Booker. Lets it go from deep. Good on the triple.
Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Here's Edwards. Outside, Towns. Offensive rebound. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Conley against Paul. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. Durant kicks to Booker. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
Towns against Durant. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Top of the key. Kept alive, Minnesota. Gobert finds McDaniel. Here is Edwards, defended by Booker. Booker against Edwards. Over Booker. Edwards can't hit. Not sure the miracle, Craig, is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle.
And Ayton throws it down. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
But DeAndre Ayton is engaged, he's focused, and he delivers a clutch bucket.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
We call that one the do-it-yourself kit.
Ayton a screen on Edwards. The three from KD. Not going to go that time. And so the Timberwolves take the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead.
To the best kid in the house.
Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court, and it's Westbrook in at the one spot. Leonard's shot's good.
There's a reason Russell Westbrook ranks among the greatest ever in terms of assists. He excels at getting the ball to his open teammates.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Okogie. For three, Booker fires hitting the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And here's Westbrook. Morris outside. George outside. Fires from deep. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up at 3. Knocks down the triple.
A reliable jump shooter, Paul George's accuracy only goes up when he catches in rhythm. In terms of offense, the Clippers have been up and down in recent years. When they're healthy, they're dangerous. When they're not, it's a struggle.
On target from range.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
George outside. And he lobs it up. Zubac's shot is off. And Smitty with the Clippers, it shows how important depth is to an NBA offense.
Yeah, you know this. It's great to have a powerful first unit. But if your second unit can't carry its weight, it's a fragile situation.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Westbrook finds George. From deep. And Ayton pulls it down.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
Both free throws good from Booker.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Paul against Westbrook. Over to the left wing. Paul with a steal. On the break. Blocked. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
That pass was from far, far away and right on the money.
A serious long-distance connection right there. Now here's Westbrook.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Leonard. To stop the run. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Finishing that possession with an exclamation mark. Kawhi making his presence felt.
Here's Okogie. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Leonard on the wing. Westbrook outside. Back to Leonard. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Pass to Leonard. 4 on the clock. For 3, George. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got 9 points.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Morris outside. Kicks it out to Westbrook. George outside. Launches a 3. It doesn't go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Pass to Okogie. Now here's Ayton. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
The Clippers trail. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. Now George from downtown. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by George. He has 6.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Pass to Aiden. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. George passes to Morris. Here's Leonard. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your...
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Ayton in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. The kick to Durant. Outside Booker, clock at 6. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Booker's got 12 points.
We don't talk about KD's passing enough. Durant is an elite playmaker.
And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline trend. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Booker against George. Booker, the pass to Paul. Goes up on the wing. Here's Ayton. Pass to Okogie. Tries yet again. Booker for 3. And the 3-pointer goes.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. Tries again. To the middle. Kicks it to George. And here's Westbrook. Back to George. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
What a silky move by Paul George. He really had the ball on a string.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 2nd quarter here. It's stolen by Leonard. In transition, here come the Clippers. And Westbrook slams it home.
Always up there among the leaders in steals. Leonard gets his team out in transition.
Now Paul. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Ayton passes to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with a 3. Oh, deflected. Ayton finds Durant. Here's Booker. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
Shot on the wing. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Nice catch and finish on the lob. And it's a 10-point Phoenix lead. And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you played, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, B.A. I would definitely love to be switched on a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys.
And he lobs it up top. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Paul against Westbrook. George outside. And the jam by George.
Letting it all hang out when George takes flight. Just enjoy the show.
1:11 left in the first half. The kick to Durant from deep three-point range. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Durant's got 8. The Clippers have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Westbrook, the pass to George. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Morris outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Phoenix has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. And they'll get another chance. The kick to Durant. Three-pointer. Ayton passes to Durant. Five to shoot. They had a number of cracks at it. Just came away empty-handed. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
You can see the work Kawhi has put into his ball handling. Gets separation almost any time he wants.
Booker fires from way outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we've reached halftime in this one.
Your Suns, 28. The Clippers, 19.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Nicholas Batum out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Mason Plumlee. Then there's Eric Gordon. And it's Highland in at the point guard.
And you oftentimes hear about players at peace with their game. Well, that is Eric Gordon, a knockdown shooter with physicality. Plenty of room for that in today's NBA.
Pass to Landale. The Suns need to get off a shot. The shot that time not on target. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. Powell against Ross. Here's Highland. And the Clippers hit again from deep. And Gordon, the 7th pick back in 2008 Grant. Never quite an all-star, but he's been an impact player at times in his career.
Well, you know, I mean, he's been a key contributor to some quality teams. And when a shot gets going, you can be in trouble.
Drops in the 3.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shaman doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Gordon outside. Fires it. No good. A bit long that time.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Great vision there from Ross to find an open man.
Here's Highland. Gordon outside. Out to Powell. To the wing on the left. From about 19. And again, it's the Clippers.
The smooth jumper from Nicholas Batum. It gets better with age.
LA foul. Owens Highland. First personal foul. First team foul.
Ross with it. Oh, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Going inside. He can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Pass to Highland. Back to Powell. Tipped. Powell against Ross. Here's Baisley. And the foul called on Nick Batum. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Shaman. Clock at 6. Picked up by Baisley. Charity stripe shot. And he converts the layup. Paisley's got his first bucket in this one.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Remaining in the third, 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the third quarter. The steal. In transition. Here come the Suns.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Pass to Batum. Gordon outside. Three-pointer. The Suns clear it. And it's Phoenix's ball. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Outside Ross. Three-pointer off the mark. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Gordon outside. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Take it away. Here's Highland. And he banks in the layup. He's got 5.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Outside Ross. Left side Warren. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Ross. Top of the key. Pass to Landale. Here's Shamet. Left side Ross. Left side Warren. Back to Ross. Here's Shamet. Phoenix no good that time either. The Clippers have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Here's Highland. Gets the 3 to fall.
They might be behind, but you can't blame him. He has been spectacular so far in this one.
Here's Shamet. Kicks it out to Warren. There's the triple. And he can't get that one. And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Suns youth dance team.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The Suns leading. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Okogie in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Yeah, this is where Ayton's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
Now here's Westbrook. Morris down low, guarded by Durant. 6 to shoot. Leonard for 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Seems like every year Kawhi Leonard averages around 6 or 7 free throws a game, about the same as KD and LeBron. And coming into the league, Kawhi Leonard was viewed as a raw prospect, a solid athlete and defender, but someone that needed to work on his jumper.
The kick to Durant for 3. The shot won't fall, and the Clippers will go the other way with it. Leonard passes to Westbrook. And George launches it from deep. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Morris. Leonard on the wing. Takes a 3. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 5th assist in this one.
Love the focus Leonard has at the arc. He won't take shots he doesn't like.
Booker fires from way outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Well, Smitty, there's no question Kawhi has put a lot of hours into developing his jump shot.
And you see the results now. He's become one of the game's elite scorers because of the hard work he put in, even becoming lethal from outside the arc.
Ball drives in. That one's good for 2. Paul's got his first basket.
So clever on his takes inside. Chris Paul is adept at carving his way through the deep.
George against Booker. Leonard for 3. He drops it from range. Leonard's got 12 points in just the second half. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
For three, Booker. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shots.
Westbrook against Paul. Westbrook, the pass to George. The kick out to Morris. Back to George. Westbrook against Paul. With the fadeaway. No good off the back of the rim.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
The kick to Durant. Another one falls for Phoenix.
That's what he does. Put the ball in KD's hands, and he'll deliver.
Paul against Westbrook. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Shot by Leonard, no good. The Suns have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Ooh, wasted no time on that one. And now it's a 6-point Phoenix lead.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
The three, George. Kevin Durant with a rebound. And it's Phoenix's ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Booker with it, guarded now by George. Pass to Paul. The kick to Durant. Wide open look. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're putting together another quality possession. They're taking control of this game.
With their lead starting to stretch out just a little bit here late, they're in a prime position now to wrap this one up.
Leonard doesn't go that time. And Phoenix the other way now. They've led by as many as 11. That's good from Durant on the assist by Paul. And the Suns lead by 10.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Suns.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
To BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And what a huge performance it was for Devin Booker.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer. Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Pass to Morris. Out to Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Kawhi Leonard will never shy away from carrying the offensive load. He can step up and do that for his team.
And here's Paul. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly...
Don't fling to the best kid.
Starting in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Out to Edwards. 5 to shoot. Over George. Misses off the left eye.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And here's Morris for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Nice job by Russell just not forcing anything on that play.
Westbrook against Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Takes it inside, and Edwards with the stuff.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam. And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot right now.
And George with the stuff.
And Paul George had great position that time. An easy deuce.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Now here's McDaniels. He's guarded closely. Edwards looking it over. Over George. Edwards can't hit. Edwards gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Zubac the pass to Morris. Here's Westbrook. Outside Leonard. Back to Westbrook. Tries a 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, great work by Edwards to get up court in a hurry and get himself a bucket. Can't let those fast break opportunities get away.
Now here's Westbrook. Leonard finds George. Now here's Westbrook. Outside for George. Back to Westbrook. And here's Morris for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Morris has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Clippers. Outside Edwards. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Man, that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now here's Leonard. Out to Morris. The 3 from George. By Conley with the rebound. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. Trailing by 2. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Conley's shot is off. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And George gets it to go. George has got his 2nd bucket.
Yeah, not letting anybody keep him from that spot. Paul George, nice, strong play that time.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Now here's Westbrook. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And George with the stuff.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Westbrook against Conley. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Westbrook kicks to George. Kicks it out to Leonard. Outside Westbrook. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
So go ahead and try to stop Kawhi Leonard, and he'll just move the ball to the open man.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Edwards against George. And Edwards with the stop.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Leonard kicks to George. Kicks it out to Leonard. Lots of room. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Yeah, getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. It's stolen by Morris. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. The shot by George, wide open. Hits the three-point bomb. George has got the lead up to 6 now for the Clippers. Now Conley. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Towns sets the pick for Conley. Outside, Towns. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 5. Crafty move. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Kicks it out to Leonard. George passes to Leonard. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Westbrook against Conley. Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. Over Westbrook. Conley's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 7.
Well, part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there, unfortunately. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Conley dishes to Edwards. To the inside. It's stolen by Morris. Stolen by Conley. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And Brett, that Clippers turnaround. Did you see that coming?
I mean, not in this way, Kevin. Certainly it's been a lot of outsized factors that have gotten the Clippers to this point, but with the ownership and the enthusiasm behind what the owner brings to the table and wanting to make this team viable, they're in position to make some great noise if they find their health. So healthy for the league to have 2 teams in LA that can be this good.
And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
How about the handles of a guy like Paul George at his size being able to rip around and has total confidence in his ability to score.
Conley with the 3, drills it from outside. Conley's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Westbrook, Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
That's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. Bangs home the trifecta. Conley's got 6.
And what a smart player Conley is. Able to analyze defenses in pick and roll and make the right move.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Clippers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here he goes. Outside for George. And Leonard has it in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by George.
3 points.
Leonard's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Clippers. Conley feeling it out. And there's the feed to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Westbrook kicks to George. Westbrook against Conley. The kick out to Westbrook. Clock at 4. Conley with the rebound. Conley's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Edwards from the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And that was a confident shot. Love when Edwards just rises up and fires off the dribble.
Leonard the pass to Morris. Leonard inside. No good on the last second attempt there. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
32, the Clippers, 31.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from George.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world played this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's man in at the 1. McLaughlin, the pass to Noel. There's the pick. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Clippers ball.
The Clippers in the lead. Here's Highland. This is to Gordon. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And another 3 for the Clippers. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Here's Henderson. Lays it up off the glass. Anderson's got his first basket.
Anderson finishing through contact. I'd like to see him make the mid-air adjustment to get that ball off.
Outside Batum, and Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Powell, rebounded by the Timberwolves.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Here's McLaughlin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Prince wide open. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Outside Batum. And Plumlee kicks to Batum. Passes it to Highland. Outside Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He dishes it to Plumlee. That shot misses. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Anderson wide open. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And here's Reed. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And the dunk by Powell.
And how about Powell to the people as Norman gets up for a loud 2 points.
Here's McLaughlin. The pass to Reed. Powell against Prince. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
1:14 left in the third. Trains the three-pointer. McLaughlin's got the lead up to 3 now for the Timberwolves.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Batum passes to Highland. And the shot is long. Timberwolves leading by 3. Kicks to Prince. Fires the 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, if the defense is going to give that up, Taurean Prince is going to take full advantage of it.
The Clippers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Highland. Plays it up and banks it in.
They're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
6-second difference between shot and game plan. Now here's Anderson. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. McLaughlin, the pass to Noel. Over Gordon. Noel, no good. Gets it off. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Taurean Prince. And it's McLaughlin in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Takes it out to Leonard. Westbrook. And Westbrook is right there. Westbrook's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Clippers.
Yeah, Russell, as we know for a guard, he's going in there hard for the rebound and then gets a second chance bucket.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And now they decide to foul intentional.
First team foul.
Towns for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. To tie it up. Leonard the pass to Zubats. Clippers moving the ball around. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, you appreciate Zubats' focus on close-range looks as a big man.
Well, Zubats, one of those big centers that's burly and tough and rugged on the inside. While other bigs are searching that three-point line out, Zubats looking to get deep into the paint. When you look at his shooting percentages over the past couple seasons, up around 60%. That's good shot selection, great consistency.
Leonard kicks to Morris. Back to Leonard. Outside for George. Shot clock at 5. It's rebounded by Towns. Timberwolves leading by 4. To the paint. And Towns throws it down.
Look at the explosion from the big fella. Towns' game oozes athleticism.
Outside Leonard. Morris kicks to Leonard. Out to Morris. In the corner, George with it. Towns with the defensive effort. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Edwards finds Towns. Conley with it. Pass to Edwards. The 3. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 5 assists in the game. Outside, George. Shot to stop the run. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 at that basket.
That last 3 must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Conley kicks to Edwards. From deep three-point range, Conley's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Takes it out to Leonard. The tray. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
I mean, this is a battle-tested young player. Leonard's willing to put the team on his back when they really need a bucket.
Conley against Westbrook. Edwards dishes to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on George. Edwards can't hit. Clippers trail by 3. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Mann's checked in for Los Angeles. Leonard finds Morris. Leonard inside, defended by Towns. Money!
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Has to go there. Back to Conley. Towns sets the pick for Conley. Inside. Yes!
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
Takes it out to Leonard. Outside, George. And George gets the whistle that time.
And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And people are holding their breath a little, wondering if Edwards can take care of business here.
And just like that, this game is a two-possession affair.
Zubats a screen on Edwards. George passes to Zubats. Now Leonard. The three from George. That shot missing. And so the Timberwolves take the win. Probably a David that here is over. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
To the best kid alive.
Edwards is...
Oh, tremendous alley. Thank you.
Here we go.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. Here are the 5 for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the small forward. Durant, offensive rebound. Ayton finds Booker. Here's Paul. Ayton. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Now here's Conley, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. And these two teams really get it done on the offensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
Here's Durant after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Left side Booker. Back to Durant. Down low. Oh, nice shot by Booker.
Just bouncing off of contact. Booker putting in work in that weight room.
Edwards against Booker. Towns a screen on Booker. Edwards for 3. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. For Phoenix, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Okogie. Stolen by Conley. Fast break, Minnesota. And he lays it in off the breakaway.
The legs of Conley, they work just fine getting out there on that break. And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern. Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Outside Edwards. Over Booker. That one's wide left.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And he's going for the lob. And they're on the run. Here's Conley. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Up top, Booker, guarded by Edwards. Booker can't get it to go.
I thought he had that ball thrown out, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Here's Conley. McDaniels finds Gobert. Banked it in off the glass.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Now here's Paul.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Booker.
2 minutes.
Pass to Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Driving to the basket. And Durant with the big finish.
And you see those long strides of Durant eating up ground in a hurry.
Outside Edwards. The 3. Gobert. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
Now here's Durant. From beyond the arc and then some. Durant's got 5 points.
That range, though, for a near 7-footer, KD is so unique. In 2008, Kevin Durant ran away with the Rookie of the Year award. It wasn't even really close. And still, I'm not sure we realize what an all-time great he'd become.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And despite the height height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And a deep three from Paul. And the Suns get another three.
From deep. Paul doesn't hold back when pulling the trigger, especially when he sees the chance.
Outside Edwards. To the paint. Here's Towns. And the layup is good off the glass.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Right side, Paul. Here's Booker. Pass to Aiden. Here's Okogie from behind the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Conley goes in to the inside. The kick out to Edwards. And stolen by Durant. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. The T-Wolves on top. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota. On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton's out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Okogie in at the three.
And yeah, this is what you like to see from Towns, using his size and strength to make things happen.
One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a list for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists.
Now here's Booker. Offline with a three. The finish! And Edwards slams it in.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Durant against Towns. Here's Okogie. Outside for Booker. Paul for three. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Nice pass. Such unique talent on both ends. That time Booker showing us his vision.
Pass to Towns. Now Edwards. Booker defending. It's Edwards on the wing. He's got 6. Here's Towns. Shot clock at 6. Ayton with the defensive effort. From the arc. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Ball against Conley. Edwards for 3. He buries it from 3. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old school pass-first mindset.
Pass to Booker. Shoots. Rebound Minnesota. Fast break Minnesota. And Edwards slams it in.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Durant for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
The kick out to Edwards. Fires for 3. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And now an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Okogie on the wing. To win the run, well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, BA. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
To the right side, Towns for 3. Kept alive by Minnesota. Conley passes to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Saw the angles and let him to the hoop with that pass.
Outside Paul. The kick to Durant. 4-3. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Durant's got 8.
Slick shot by Durant. Gets the pass and is in his motion a second later.
Outside Edwards. We've got 1:08 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Gobert. Gobert is doubled. And it's Thomas.
Oh, yes.
Whoa. Throw it down.
Oh. Looking ferocious on the drive. You know, I love seeing Towns going hard and finishing with power.
Durant for 3. Here's Ayton. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Outside Edwards. Inside. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by Edwards. Give him 8.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Outside Durant. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Part of what makes KD an all-timer, we have never seen someone his size with that type of handle.
And both free throws good for Durant.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Edwards against Booker. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Here's Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even...
All right, good stuff, Allie.
35. The Suns. 27.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, in the first half, he taught a class on how to make your teammates look good.
What stuck out to me was how easily he read the defense and found those cracks for his guys to exploit.
Taurean Prince is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Noel in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Shamet. Stolen by Anderson. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Prince. The 3 ball. He's off on that one. The Suns go the other way with it. Here's Baisley. And here's Ross. There's the 3. Nails it from 3. Ross has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Noel. Here's McLaughlin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Clock at 2. Pulls up at the elbow. And that one hits the back iron. Phoenix has gotten 6 of 10 3-pointers to drop.
What a job Monty Williams has done in his time with the Phoenix Suns. Hats off to the talent that he's been able to bring in and develop. And that's the way he's created a winning culture.
Here's McLaughlin. Down low. Here's Reid. A slam dunk by Reid.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Boy, Richard, you really can't say enough about what Monty Williams has done with this Phoenix team.
Struggled in his first year, but we gave him a break for that. Immaculate seasons the last 2 years, becoming a Western Conference juggernaut.
Baisley in the post. Anderson covers. Baisley misses. Minnesota in the lead. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
Darius Baisley. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Prince. He's covered by Warren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Prince on the attack. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Ross for 3. Drains the triple. Ross has got 6 here in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
It's intercepted. And the basket by Shaman. And now just a 1-point Minnesota lead. And Minnesota calls time here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. 1:36 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. From deep, Conley hits the trifecta. Conley's got 8 points.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. For 3, Durant. And the Suns get another 3.
I mean, what a generational talent. KD, deadly from the corner.
Ball against Conley. Uneasy, too, on the layup. He's got 10.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
There's 53 seconds left in the third. Here's Durant, driving in, and Durant with the big finish.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Edwards, a pass to Towns, and it's powered home by Towns.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Here's Paul. Pass to Okogie. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Phoenix calls timeout.
Phoenix timeout. Three T-shirts are heading your way, fans. Get out of your seats and let us know you want one. Give it up for your Timberwolves.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside Edwards. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. 1 second left. And Paul lays it in. Paul's got 8.
The defense looking lazy there. You can't allow Paul to get inside like this. That's just asking for trouble.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist for the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up the ladder, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie. And it's Ayton in it to 5 down low.
Mike Conley.
And Conley drops them both. The Suns trailing. Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. Outside Booker. Here's Okogie on the take. The kick out to Paul. Outside Booker. 4 on the clock. And there's There's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
What you have to admire about Devin Booker is how much he scores the ball, as well as all the different ways he's able to finish.
And Booker is a guy you can lean on to help shoulder the offensive load, Richard.
Yeah, he's comfortable taking a lot of shots for his team. He's a volume shooter for a reason, because he understands how to score at an efficient clip, too.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Conley. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And so they foul intentionally.
Kevin Durant, second personal foul, second team foul.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Outside Conley, 5 on the clock. To the middle, and stolen by Booker.
Whatever opening he saw vanished quickly. Got to be more careful with those entry passes.
It's good on the putback. And the Suns lead by 1. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix. And Minnesota calls time here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
There's that two-way game that Paul possesses, grabbing the steal and immediately has the basket in his sights.
Outside Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Man, good whistle there.
And he makes the first.
Anthony Edwards.
And both free throws good for Edwards. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Paul against Conley. Pass to Okogie. Up top, Durant. And it's Durant with the finish.
Okay, KD put a little extra on that one.
Outside Edwards. Here's the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Up top, Paul. He's guarded by Conley. Outside Paul. Pass to Durant. Fires the 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. The kick out to Edwards. He takes it in. No, stopping him there. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this was close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're out.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Conley against Paul. The kick to Durant. Pass to Booker. Back to Durant. There's the drive. Durant slams it home.
Along with Hall of Fame talent, KD is just clutch.
Outside Edwards. To tie it up. Booker with the defensive effort. The Suns leading. Here's a 3 from Paul. Towns with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And stolen by Gobert. In transition, here they come. And Edwards slams it in.
In a a game this tight and this late, that level of defense is money.
And how about the finish there? The rise up for the slam. That might put this game out of reach.
This is how you completely steal the momentum. It's clear who is in control of the game right now.
6 on the shot clock. And Booker, here we go. The Suns need to get off a shot. And nails the tray.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Pass to Towns. Lets the three fly. And it's in. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
Durant way outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Here's Conley. Pass to Towns. McDaniels, a screen on Durant. Inside leaner. Here's Conley. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And here's Paul. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. And all right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. This is...